Hey YouTube, it's the Return Queen, and I am coming at you tonight with a 10-question tag video. I was tagged by Mart512, so let's go ahead and get started. Question number 1, how did you get your YouTube name? I got my YouTube name, The Return Queen, from my family actually named me The Return Queen, and it came from years of them buying me things and me taking them back. I had a bad habit. I'm going to say had because I don't do it as much anymore. But I had a bad habit of people giving me gifts or buying me things for Christmas or my birthday, and I would return it. They would basically say, you know, I don't know why you giving it to her. She just going to return it. You know, so they basically just started calling me to return. Pretty much basically, that's how I got the name. My family named me The Return Queen. So once I started coming on YouTube and watching videos and stuff, I had exhausted all my passwords and usernames, so I just said, hey, The Return Queen. So once I started making videos, I already had that name, so I couldn't change it to the Lip Gloss Queen or one of these other type of names that you guys comment below and tell me that you think I should have. So I'm The Return Queen, Monica. What would I do with $1 million? Probably be sitting here in front of y'all on this video and not be able to tell you what happened to it, because I'm pretty sure within my lifetime, thanks to God, I've had $1 million in my hand, and what can I tell you I've done with it? Nothing. But okay, so going forth, what would I do with $1 million? Definitely invest. Pay my tithes to the church, buy my dream home, make sure my kids are set for a minute anyway, and yeah, that's it. When am I the happiest? I'm always happy. Always happy. So I would say all the time. I'm all the time happy when I'm with my kids. We have a relationship like friends, basically. They know, you know, when I give them that look, they know when to sit their behinds down somewhere when I'm not playing no more. But so I would probably say I'm happiest when I'm, you know, when I'm with my kids. But pretty much I'm always happy. What is my favorite thing about me? That I'm me. My favorite thing about me is that I'm me. That I pretty much got over myself. And I say got over myself because I got over worrying about society or this person or that person and what they felt, what they thought. I passed those people-pleasing days, so the best part about me is me. What is my most embarrassing moment? I have so many embarrassing moments. That is the crazy part. I have so many embarrassing moments. Which one would be the most embarrassing? I would probably have to say maybe I was about 22, 23. And I was dating this guy who was in the military, and he was over to visit with me. He actually came to visit with me at my grandmother's house, and I had to pass gas. So I jumped up and went in the kitchen and started piddling around, and, you know, just to kind of like, you know, go over there and pass gas, and then I was going to go back over there when it all aired out. So, you know, I went ahead and passed gas, and it wasn't one of those like, you know, it was one of those little wet ones that, you know, maybe something followed, you're not too sure, or, you know, whatever the case may be. But anyway, so I passed gas and proceeded to go ahead and walk back toward the den, and my sister was in the kitchen, and she was like, what is that on your leg? And so I'm like, nothing on my leg. So I went to reach down just, you know, to prove to her it was nothing on my leg, and I reached down, you guys, and came up with a hand full of shit. shit juice, I guess I should say. But anywho, so I would have to say that that was my most embarrassing moment, because her saying what is that on your leg caught everybody's attention. So by then all eyes were on me. So yeah, that was my most embarrassing moment. Who was the last person you took a picture of? That would be me. What is my dream job? I'm kind of torn between that one, social worker, which is what I've always wanted to be since I was a little girl. I said I was going to be a social worker. When I grow up, I want to be a social worker. Or an RN. I'm already toward that RN goal. It's pretty much for me a dream deferred right now, because as soon as I take one step, I get knocked 2 steps back because life happens. So it's torn between my dream job being a social worker or a RN, but I guess I should say I'm living the dream right now because I'm a stay-at-home mom, and not many people can say that they can be a stay-at-home mom. What is my dream car? I don't really have a dream car. The car I currently drive is my dream car, a Malibu, because I wanted this car the day that I saw it on the billboard. From the day I saw it on the billboard announcing they were coming out with the Malibu, I wanted a Malibu. That's all I could talk. I want a Malibu. I want a Malibu. I told my husband I want a Malibu. I want a Malibu. So he took me to the car lot. The first time I ever even test drove the Malibu was the day I took the Malibu home with me. So that's how I knew I wanted it. So I guess I should say that was my dream car, because pretty much I wanted it that bad. So I guess I was dreaming of having one, and my dream came true. So that's my dream car. What is one item that you can't leave home without? I guess I would say not necessarily an item, but I can't leave home without patience, without mentally getting myself ready for this rat race in the world. What's going to go on? Sitting in traffic, standing in lines behind somebody. I have to leave home with patience, because, and since I've been couponing, somebody got to have patience with me. But because, why? What's the use in getting angry because somebody not going fast enough? Getting mad because the little old lady driving there? Getting pissed off because somebody cut you off? Or patience. Because at the end of the day, that's what keeps you alive on these dangerous highways, is being patient. So that's the one thing I can't leave home without. What is a life lesson learned? For me, the life lesson learned would be to not give a damn about what people think. I spent so many years trying to be a people pleaser, not necessarily please them to the point where I changed who I was or whatever the case may be, but I wanted everybody to be happy. I spent the majority of my life in an emotional tug of war, it seemed like. One day I just said no. It's about Monica being happy. So I learned in life to stop worrying about whether this person is happy, that person is happy, and just make sure that I'm happy. So that's it for my 10-question tag. I guess probably nobody left for me to tag, because I've seen a lot of tag videos out there. So I'm just going to say, whoever wants to do this tag video, thanks so much for watching. Smooches.